Hey, Scott Lara, the cruisegenius.com. Hope you're having a great day. One of the number one questions I'm asked is, how do I pick the best cruise ship cabin? And that's a great question, because if you're a person that goes to Costco and you're going to buy your cruise there because you're going to save a couple pennies and maybe get a $50 or $100 gift card at Costco, that guy or lady behind the desk is not going to have that answer for you. But I do, because I'm a travel agent and because I've sailed on many cruise ships and a lot of the cruise lines. So let me answer that question for you. How do you pick the best cruise ship cabin? And before I start, this video sponsored by gigsky.com. If you're looking for a data plan while you cruise, gigsky.com. They have great data plans. Check them out, and then email me, slar1961@gmail.com, and I will give you a super secret link and promo code to give you a discount on your GigSky data plan. How to pick the best cruise ship cabin. Well, the thing is that if you tend to get seasick, the last thing you want to do is be on a higher deck, because you look at a cruise ship and it's going back and forth and going around. We're in hurricane season right now, so you are going to bounce around a little bit more. So the thing is, you want to avoid higher decks. Now, if you don't get seasick, okay, a higher deck is okay, get a balcony. But a lot of people, let me just be direct, they want to do it on the cheap. They're thinking that they can maybe book an Inside or an Oceanview and get bumped up, that the cruise line will just pour out love and bump you up. Back in the day, I remember 15 years ago, people would go to the information desk, customer service desk, front desk, whatever desk you want to call it, right after they would board. Hey, I'm here. Got any cabins I can get bumped up to? No, because all the cruise ship cabins, for the most part, are sold out. The most ships are sailing full. I can tell you here in Jacksonville, Florida, the Carnival Elation sails full. And you do have some other cruise ships, maybe some of the MSC cruise ships don't sail full, or some other cruise lines. But for you to think that you can walk to the customer service desk on embarkation day and say, hey, chances are you're not going to be able to get a better cabin. So the thing is that people who have cruised frequently, like myself, I've cruised for many, many years, we know the best cruise ship cabins. For example, J1024. J is the category. On the Holland America Eurodam and Holland America New Amsterdam. J1024 is an inside cabin, but it's like over 200 square feet. How do I know this? Because I've stayed in that cabin. And if I ever go back on Eurodam or New Amsterdam, cough, cough, Holland America line, I will stay in that cabin because there's so much room in there. Now, so many people, and I hate to say it, but it's the truth. It's the wives, they're going to say, I want a cabin close to the elevator, but not too far away. Close to the Lido deck, but not too far away. Well, there was one cruise we were on the Carnival Sunshine. My wife and I were on there. We got a great deal, which everybody wants a great deal, right? They want to get a great deal. Just like buying a car, you want a great deal. So we got a great deal, but, and this is years ago, we were right on top of the show lounge in the front of the ship. So every night at 10:30 or 11 o'clock, YMCA, come with me to the YMCA. And my wife gave me the look, and guys, you know the look. You're a travel agent, you shouldn't have, oh, honey, okay. And so there's a different story to that one that I won't go into, but we were on top of the show lounge. So that's another reason why you don't go to the guy at Costco because, or maybe even because you don't even go online directly with the cruise line. You know, when you call direct to the cruise line, fine. But will that guy or lady, has she been on the Carnival Sunshine? Has she been on the Eurodam? Have they been on the New Amsterdam? Have they been on the Icon? Have they been on Fascination? Well, Fascination's retired. Have they been on these cruise ships? Probably not. I have. NCL Pearl, Icon, Celebrity Reflection, Celebrity Solstice. That's why you use a travel agent, right? Because they know. But going back to choosing the perfect cabin, it also depends on who you're going with, right? If it's just myself and my wife, yeah, balcony, you know, perhaps midship, you know, but you don't want to be way high up, because you may be right under the basketball court, or you might be under the Lido deck where there's food and there's trolley carts going back and forth with the food at 2 a.m. And so you want to really be mindful of that, because the last thing you want is to go to bed at night, 10, 11 o'clock at night, hear a lot of noise, right? You don't want that. You want a peaceful, restful vacation. And I can tell you, there have been some times in my early days when I didn't know very much, we would be down there by a bow thruster, we'd be by the anchor, we'd be in a bad area. And over time, over these 15, 20 years I've been a travel agent, I've learned where the best cabins are. Now, we're actually getting ready to go on the MSC Seashore here in about a week, and we got a great balcony cabin location. So let me touch on this. You get your cabin, right? Now, let me say it this way. People will say, I'm going to wait till a week or two before the ship sails because I want to save a couple pennies. Great, do it. Wait until the last minute to book your cruise. But guess what? Most of the good cabins are long gone. Why? Because most people who have cruised frequently, and only 10% of Americans have cruised, and of those 10%, I'd say 60 to 70% of those are repeat cruisers, just going over and over and over again. Because they really enjoy not cooking, not cleaning, not taking out the trash, and they love going on cruises because it's a great vacation. So if you wait to the last minute, you're probably going to get a bad cabin location by the elevator, under the casino, by the show lounge, under the galley, by a bow thruster. So fine, wait to the last minute. But you're not going to have a restful vacation, trust me. Most people book their cruises 6 months to a year out because they want to pick J1024 or they want to pick 14127 because they've been in that cabin before, or it's in a great location and it's perfect for them, right? This is what I want to warn you about. And the guy at Costco won't tell you this, and online travel agents won't tell you this either. So you book what they call a guarantee cabin. So what's a guarantee cabin? Guarantee cabin is roll the dice. It's cheaper, but the cruise line picks the cabin for you, usually closer to the sail date. So you're not going to get your cabin assignment. Could be a week, could be 3 days before you go. So you're really rolling the dice. And if you're a real cheapskate, let me rephrase that. If you're really frugal, roll the dice. Okay, we're going to get a guaranteed cabin and we're going to hope for the best. Well, when you do that, see, you have different levels, right? Loyalty levels. You got Holland America, you got 5-star, 4-star, 3-star, 2-star, 1-star Mariners. Carnival, you have diamond, platinum, gold levels based on how many days you've sailed. I'm platinum on Carnival. I have over 75 days. I'm 3-star on Holland America line, over 100 days. And so somebody in a basement somewhere at the corporate office once got all these guaranteed cabins, they're looking at them. Okay, well, Timmy is a 5-star cabin. We're going to put him in a nice cabin. Oh, Brittany's a 4-star Mariner. She's going to go in this cabin. Well, Scott's a 3-star Mariner. He's going to go in this cabin. So they have a secret formula that no one knows the formula, except probably 1 or 2 people at corporate, how they plug people into the cabins, right? That's why I always recommend, going back to the title of this video, how to pick the best cruise ship cabin is, number one, book early and choose your cabin. Look at the deck plans. I think cruisemapper.com is one website. You can look at the deck plan, right? See what's above you, see what's below you, see if you're too close to the elevator, not too far. For example, on this MSC Seashore cruise we're on deck 14, kind of aft. I love this location. Why? Now I'm going to give you a hidden gem. People ask for hidden gems all the time on these Facebook groups, so I'll give you one, no charge. I'm glad to be in the back of the ship on the MSC Seashore. Why? Because they have these glass elevators at the very back of the ship. I think it goes from deck 8 to 16. It doesn't go all the way down to like 5. But you just walk aft a little bit, and you got those glass elevators that's looking back at the back of the ship by the infinity pool. And those elevators are usually less crowded and will take you right up to the, well, I call it the Lido deck or the Marketplace buffet. And boom, you're right there. And right there at the back of that buffet, it's much less crowded than a midship, because a midship, that's where everybody goes, to the buffet. But if you go back to the aft, the back of the ship, it's much less crowded. That's why I am so glad that we are in a balcony on the MSC Seashore, more aft. If you have any questions about picking a cruise ship cabin or anything like that, or if you want to get the link for GigSky to get 10% off your GigSky data plan, email me, slara1961@gmail.com. And check out all my other videos, like and subscribe. I hope you have a great day. Stay tuned for more stuff regarding my MSC Seashore cruise, and hopefully we'll be able to go to Ocean Cay this time. That's another story. Scott Lara, thecruisegenius.com. Like and subscribe. Navy veteran.